The city stood cloaked in silence, a graveyard of concrete and steel. Buildings scraped the sky, their empty windows like vacant eyes. Dust, thick and grey, swirled in the wind, coating everything in a film of despair. The air hung heavy with the stench of decay, a constant reminder of the life that once thrived here. This was Ava's world now, a desolate landscape stripped bare by some unknown catastrophe. The sun beat down mercilessly, turning the rubble-strewn streets into furnaces. She moved with a practiced ease, her footsteps silent against the broken pavement. Survival was a game of shadows, of blending in and remaining unseen. Ava knew every twist and turn of this shattered city, every hidden crevice that offered shelter from the harsh elements. She had learned to scavenge, to hunt, to survive by her wits alone. Trust was a luxury she could no longer afford, not in this world where hope seemed to have vanished along with the sun. Ava's days were a blur of scavenging and solitude. She moved with a predator's grace, her senses constantly alert for danger. Every rustle of wind, every scuttling sound sent a jolt of adrenaline through her. Her once bright eyes, now dulled with hardship, scanned her surroundings with a hawk-like intensity. She carried the weight of survival on her shoulders, a burden that had hardened her heart and extinguished her smile. Gone was the carefree girl she once was, replaced by a hardened survivor, her spirit tempered by loss and loneliness. Yet beneath the layers of grime and guardedness, a flicker of humanity still resided within her, a spark waiting to be rekindled. She clung to the remnants of her past like a lifeline. Memories of her family, their laughter echoing in the hollow chambers of her heart, sustained her through the darkest nights. They were a reminder of a time when the world was whole, when love and connection had shielded her from the harsh realities she now faced. One sweltering afternoon, her search for supplies led her to the ruins of a community centre. The building, though ravaged by time and neglect, still held an echo of its former purpose. Amidst the debris, Ava stumbled upon a glimmer of hope. Beneath a pile of rubble lay a wooden chest. Its hinges creaked open, revealing faded photographs and journals. The entries spoke of resilience, love, and hope for a brighter future. Ava emerged from the community centre, her heart pounding with a mix of trepidation and renewed hope. The map offered a chance for a new beginning, a chance to escape the clutches of this desolate existence. But as she turned to leave, a small voice stopped her in her tracks. "Please, miss," the voice rasped, weak and trembling. "Can you help me?" A young boy, no more than 8 years old, emerged from the shadows. His clothes were ragged, his face smudged with dirt, but his eyes held a spark of desperate hope. He was alone, lost and starving, a stark reminder of the fragility of life in this shattered world. Ava hesitated, her instinct screaming at her to run, to protect herself. Trusting strangers had almost cost her everything once before, yet as she looked into the boy's pleading eyes, she saw a reflection of her own vulnerability, her own desperate longing for connection. The decision to help the boy was not an easy one. It meant risking her own safety, sharing her meagre supplies, and opening herself up to the possibility of more pain. But something in his eyes, a spark of resilience that mirrored her own, tugged at her heartstrings. Their journey was fraught with danger. They faced scorching days, freezing nights, and the ever-present threat of starvation. Ava taught the boy, whose name she learned was Sam, how to scavenge for food, how to read the signs of danger, how to survive in this unforgiving landscape. As they travelled, sharing stories and meagre meals, a bond began to form between them. Ava found herself shedding the layers of isolation she had built around herself, her heart slowly thawing under the warmth of their shared experiences. The act of caring for Sam, of protecting him from harm, rekindled a part of her she thought had been lost forever. It was during a quiet evening, as they huddled together for warmth beneath a star-strewn sky, that Sam revealed a truth that would change their lives forever. A worn photograph slipped from his pocket, a picture of a smiling family. It was Ava's family, a relic from a life she thought she had left behind. Sam was her younger brother, separated during the chaos. He had clung to the photograph, his only tangible connection to the family he had lost. All this time she had been searching for a sign, a glimmer of hope. and it had been right in front of her. With newfound purpose, Ava and Sam continued their journey, their bond unbreakable. The rising sun painted the horizon with the promise of a new dawn. It was the love and connection they had found in each other that truly gave their journey meaning.